It's Madden NFL 23. And up next, we'll get a look at Damian Harris. He had a great week last week, well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Pats and the Bengals on Sunday night.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. The bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First down, here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers for Mixon last week, 21 carries, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Here we go. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. The Bengals at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The Bengals drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he goes out right around the 39. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals have moved out in front in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here we go.
First down now, but that clock rolling. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra.
The Bengals drop. Going as this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Looking to throw. Jacob. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Again, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Pats are going to get the football here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down. Jacob.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll look to throw again.
Got a man open, it's Chase.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And quickly they get to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now that's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Back to Mixon on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Mixing up the middle. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Jacob. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Inside handoff to Mixon. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's a give to Mixon. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. On second down, here's Mixon, and he'll go down at the 28. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They need the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Bengals, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year, and they'll look to get